morning, even afternoon. We got a banger feel today, baby. We got for you some more tattoo reaction. I know there's been a lot of positive feedback from the community on this, so here we got me reacting to some of your tattoos. If you do enjoy this content, drop a like, share with a friend, sub, and ring the bell. Most importantly, though, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. This one is cool. The detail on like this, I think it's like a kraken or this octopus, is sick. I will say, I'm trying to think if the image was flipped, if I'd like it more. For me personally, bro, I would have wanted the trident facing down. So it's like, I can act like I'm like pulling out my trident. You see what I did there? So I guess, I mean, for me, if like, this looks cool and it's well done and I kind of get it. It's like coming up out. I get it. I do get it. Wow. This looks cool, man. One thing I will say, and this is something I have learned over my time, of getting tattooed, I prefer tattoos like this that are more zoomed in and detailed, like on a face, than trying to fit a full body down here. And just so you understand, like I have Samson at the top of my arm up here and it's full body. And I wish I did his face up here, like kind of zoomed in, like at the end of Samson's life. But kind of like this, honestly. But it's laid out really well and it looks really cool. So, and I mean, you know, is this Zeus? I'm assuming like Zeus tattoos, like Greek mythology, man, they're so fire. I personally kind of want my own like piece of it on me, but I know so many people have it. But this one's cool. I don't know if I've ever actually seen someone. I don't exactly know what this is called, but I don't know if I've ever actually seen someone with it. I will say it gets kind of crazy down here. Like, what am I looking at? You just not finished? Is this Anubis? It is. I don't know if down here is done or if it's, I'm assuming here I'm in. Down here, I don't really know what's happening. Next. Wow. Yeah, dude. I mean, the attention to detail on this is crazy. You know, and I'm not really I'm not a color fan, but this detail is really, really good. Honestly, like the glove and the snap and everything is really cool, but the detail on Thanos' face is actually insane. This one is dope. I like this. This might be my favorite one I've actually seen, which is funny because it's color, because I usually don't love color. Yeah, that's a cool, this one might be my favorite one I've seen out of all these so far. This is really well. This is just like, as far as a tattooed application goes, this looks really good. Actually insane. What anime is this from? Do you guys know? This is cool. I like the layout of it and I kind of like the text underneath it. That's pretty cool. Honestly, and the text is really well done as well. I'm pretty sure this is Cowboy Bebop, which is funny because Cowboy Bebop's actually not one of my favorite animes. But that being said, the way it's laid out with the text underneath it, I like that a lot too. The format of this one, actually, I personally enjoyed looking at a lot. Next. I like the concept. I like the idea. I like the character. I don't know if I love, and I don't fully know what I'm looking at right here at the bottom. You know, it's God of War, right? It's Kratos, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at on the bottom, to be honest with you. It's his frost axe. Okay. I will say it kind of looks like it looks like it turns into an axe over here kind of a thing, but I don't fully know. But I mean, this is well done. This is another well done tattoo. I'm actually surprised I have not seen more Kratos tattoos, to be honest with you. Little Joker. You know what's really interesting about this is down here the detail looks really, really well done, but then up in his hair he kind of looses it a bit. I'm not trying to roast. It's like, do you guys see what I'm kind of saying down here, chat? But I will say kind of everywhere else the focus is off and maybe it's supposed to be on there. Maybe that's just what they did. Like, it almost looks like everything else was supposed to be out of focus and this was supposed to be in focus, which maybe that's what they wanted. I love Joker tattoos though. I'll say that too. Like, he probably wants you to focus here, like on the smile, but I don't know for sure. This one's cool. This is another one of those ones where it's like, I've learned this over my time of tattooing that I would have preferred a more zoomed in lighthouse and not so it's like you have water, you have a wave, you have clouds, you have sky, you have moon, right? I would have preferred, me personally, and the tattoo's well done. It's just more zoomed in, that's all. It's like more detail on little things rather than having a giant image with like, you literally have from the bottom of the water to the top of like the moon. You know what I mean? So, looks really cool though. I like the rays coming off of it too. Looks sick. Space tattoos, man. I would never ever personally wear a space tattoo, but I will say space tattoos that are done well are really, really cool. They're also very, very difficult to tattoo. It's like, how do you tattoo nothing, right? It's like you go to an artist, you're like, yo, I want to tattoo like nothingness space kind of a thing. So it looks cool though, man. It does look cool, but I personally, I would never wear a space tattoo, me personally. Someone said it reminds them of MTV. Oh, it does. It didn't MTV. Yeah, they used to. You actually might be right. I think they used to have like an ad like this or something. You're right, I think, dude. Wow. I can't unsee that. This one's cool. This little snake with like a little flower. I mean, it's really simple, but it's like well done. Scales, I will say, chat, if you're thinking about getting tattoos and you're thinking about getting like a dragon or a snake or something like that, snake and like scale tattoos can be very difficult. I'll say that. Like maybe you want like a koi fish or something. Like make sure you're, all I'll say is double check with the artist, man, because those things could be crazy, man. Scales. Tim, it's basic. I mean, basic ain't that bad, bro. I mean, I got basic shit all over me. Okay, this one kind of is all over the place and I don't exactly know what I'm looking at. This, do I like this? I like the skull a lot, but I don't really understand what else is happening. This might be I actually think this is a style of tattoo that I don't know about. Like this behind him kind of looks like a beehive or something. Like it's almost like a geometric stuff around it with the skull in the center. I wonder if this is trash polka, because I'm actually not a huge fan of trash polka tattoos personally. I mean, you know, y'all can like what you want, right? But me personally, trash polka it's just not my favorite style. And I mean, everyone likes their own thing. Another thing, I personally, and this, if you have a watercolor tattoo and you love watercolor tattoos, I'm so happy for you. I personally do not enjoy watercolor tattoos at all. I wouldn't wear that personally. This one's cool, man. There's a lot going on here. This is another one of those ones where it's like you're fitting so much into such a small space. It's actually really impressive, and it's obviously full color. This one, I don't really even consider this watercolor. I just consider this color, but there is a ton of color in this. So I would never wear this personally because there's so much color, but there's a lot happening, but it is well done. Next, I think we're almost done. Another Thanos one. I gotta give credit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't see this one before I saw this one, I probably would have liked this one a lot more. But after looking at even something as simple as the way that this one is laid out versus this one, does that make sense? That is a big deal. Like this one, and I usually like black and gray more, but I actually like this color one better. I'm gonna be honest. It does, and this, I mean, there's a ton of detail on the glove and everything, man, and it really, on the Infinity Gauntlet, and it does look solid, but just the other one I like a bit better. I like this idea. There's a lot. It's like, what is this? It's like Medusa down here, and then that's like Poseidon, maybe, or Zeus. I can't really tell. I don't love that the snake is like blended in. I think these are supposed to kind of be together, though. I don't love this one. I'm gonna be honest. It's just like the snake is kind of like popping out of his beard. I don't know. Here's another one. This one almost like too soft. I mean, it's the shading on it's really good. I just, me personally, for the tattoos that I prefer to wear, I would prefer this to be a little more heavily shaded. The contrast in this is really good. I'll say that. I just would have liked it if it was a bit darker. Tim, that's basic. Oh, dude, that's a basic tattoo, man. How about my Fortnite tattoo? Looked up cartoon burger and I found this design after I found out it was the Fortnite. Oh my God, bro. Dude, imagine getting this tattoo and you're trying to get like a cartoon hamburger and you don't realize it's Fortnite, and then you realize that you got a Fortnite tattoo on you for the rest of your life. That's crazy. I mean, you know, not for nothing, I'd consider getting like the Tomato Man on me or some shit. Dude, I said on my right leg, I was joking around. I was like, on my right leg, I've joked around. It's like, I'm going to combine all my favorite video games and do like a black and gray realism kind of theme and sleeve. And I was going to have like the tomato head, smoking a cigar and like holding like a, like an AWP or something from Counter-Strike. And I was going to combine like a lot of my favorite video games. It's like the cigar is kind of like, you know, from Shepard with Call of Duty, and you got the Fortnite Tomato Man smoking. I was joking around about that and like, you know, kind of blending in a lot of my favorite video games into one. It's like, maybe it's the Tomato Man and he's smoking a cigar and he's got the Gears of War like chainsaw gun that for some reason I just can't remember the name of on his shoulder, kind of a thing. Like something hard like that. Like, dude, that could be fucking lit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this is definitely a Fortnite tattoo. So, hey, I know this guy. You guys know who this is? I know this. This is Whips, guys. This is Whips' tattoo. Whips did these. He did those little water beads, like I said, to show a little like depth on the leaves and shit like that. Looks cool, man. I mean, Whips got this a while ago. He's probably getting more soon. We're almost done, I think. We have 2 more. I like this a lot. And I like how this is laid out. And this is the kind of shading I'm talking about that I love, where it's a little heavier shaded, but I fuck with it personally. So, dude, this one's really cool. This tattoo, I don't know. I like everything about it. Okay, I think this is the last one we got. This is kind of another example of what I'm talking about, where I would rather have stuff kind of zoomed in and focused up more. I would have preferred just a little more zoomed in kind of things on it. But, you know, to be fair, this is probably a style of tattoo that this person likes. And it, you know, it looks good. It looks cool. It's a lot, man. That is a heavily shaded chest piece. I'll say that too. And that probably hurt like a mother effer. I appreciate y'all tweeting the tattoos at Whips. We might do this again. There's a lot of positive feedback on this. Thank y'all for that. Stay tuned on Whips' Twitter. He's the one that kind of puts those together.